The rise to autonomy. Is that a cry? A cry to break the chains of discrimination to one's ethnicity. A cry that longs for acceptance, for unity, justice, and inclusivity. Listen to the cries that wish to be free from the cuffs that hold it to how it used to be. In the rugged heights of a majestic region lies a land adorned with bountiful fortune. Cordillera, the land of the Igorots, proud and strong, a place where legacy and traditions belong. But in the shadowed corners of this beautiful land, indigenous voices dwell. Our heritage, our rights long denied, we must tell. The stories of generations have long been contained, despite centuries of colonization. Our spirit never waned. At last, we have been recognized. The preservation of our culture, our identity sustained. But progress it calls and development is sought. Autonomy, the answer to empower every thought. Cordillera autonomy, the key to success. Unlocking the potential, leaving no one oppressed. Inclusivity and sustainability are visions we all share. Let's work hand in hand for a future that's fair. With autonomy, decisions will be made close to home. Local leaders empowered, no longer feeling alone. Preserving the environment, protecting sacred land for future generations. A legacy so grand. Education and healthcare, an equal chance for all. Economic growth, where poverty will fall. Investment in infrastructure connecting every town. The opportunities are plentiful and prosperity unbound. Through the silent cries and the untold stories, will we let our ancestors ever shrivel down and die? Let the voices of resilience echo down the line. Ang tako, umali kayo. Man binadang tako para isnan Cordillera. Ay, 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 ay.
Cordillera. Cordillera. A land known for the strength of its men, the unique beauty of its women, the wisdom its people possess, the great forest and the diverse cultures that unite us as one. Now, these are ours, but the future Cordillera, its future resources, music and growth, will it be ours or will it be theirs? I had a friend who is an alien to our land. She asked me, if I do all these things, will I become a Cordilleran? Of course not. In my mind, I spoke. We have our own identities. We built these identities. So, I decided to approach a real Cordilleran Taraki, my Apo. I asked him, Lolo, what makes me a Cordilleran? He told me a lot of things. From the colorful beads of Kalinga to the abundance of dye materials in Abra, Ifugao in their iconic rice terraces, Mountain Province in their honorable hanging coffins, Apayao and its hidden treasures, and of course, to the pride of Benguet, being called the salad bowl of the Philippines. These are just a fraction of such rich history of the Cordillera. But Lolo said, you have to know our history too, especially how the Cordillera acquired its strength of unity. He started, Apo, The Spaniards marched our mountains, but our foothills enabled us to preserve our cultures. From discrimination and threat of displacement, the indigenous communities warded them off. How the group of the unwavering tribal leader Dallog stopped the potential killing of Kalinga and Bontok's rice fields and its native people. We united, we resisted. Indigenous communities were created to clamor. We have said we cannot be refugees of our own lands. At last, a provision of regional autonomy was scribbled in our 1987 Philippine Constitution. But as a struggle, a Cordillera administrative region was created instead. Almost 3 decades by then, we failed to achieve true Cordilleran autonomy. Today, whereby traditions are easily lost because of rapid progress and the influence of modernization, mountains being torn down to build new settlements, and the ruination of our forests, causing many of our native people to flee from their native lands. From the production of books that aim to educate Filipinos, but describe Cordillerans to people with tails, to people with dark skin, through allowing the national government to impose policies for concerns that they would not relate unless they are Cordillerans. Worse, putting limitations on how we utilize our own resources. As a unique region in the Philippines, the Cordillera should be given the authority to control its resources and distribute them to the people who see the value of their great homeland. Though, don't get me wrong, this is not about keeping the natural resources for us, but also a way to ensure that our natural heritage remains intact. We still welcome other people to come and join us, giving chances to others to come and learn our lively dance called tayaw. We would offer thirsty visitors tapay and a great view of Mount Pulag. Our land and its people do not aim to live as a separate state from the central government. What we struggle to achieve is the dream of self-governance, the dream of striving towards a progressive Cordillera. Autonomy is development for us Cordillerans. In a research about Cordilleran autonomy, one of the participants asked, what kind of compensation could you give for a lost culture? Should we wait for others to reclaim our lands, culture, and people? So, I ask my friends, colleagues, everyone who can hear me, Untako, umali kayo, mangaraw para iti Cordillera.
Thank you and congratulations.